Here's a look at just some of the quality programming BingePipe has to offer.
Susan, you are cold and unrelatable, and no one likes your peanut noodle salad.
But I always make that.
And everyone hates you for it. Here at Tear Down to Build Up, we're the first home improvement show that emotionally tears down individuals, giving them the raw anger and unfiltered strength to demolish and renovate a house. You're doing a terrible job, Susan.
It's my grandma's recipe!
What is Bitcoin? A modern system for an ever-changing world. An unprecedented level of sophistication. A road you follow, just to see where it goes. It's an indulgent gift you give yourself, and then return. It's a letter from an old friend. A knock on the door late at night. Who could survive all this rain? It's a song you hum to yourself while the bank teller fills the bag. It's a deer, sleek and innocent, and made of lightning. That letter from the old friend. This isn't their handwriting. It's hieroglyphics. The letter bursts into flame and you faint. You wake up in a rainy alley in London and hear a voice whisper, "The songbird is deadlier than the jackal in the right climate." You look behind you, but there's only an old woman embroidering. You run and barely make it on the last train out of the city. You arrive at a ship and sneak aboard. You sleep on coils of rope. The captain discovers you and says, "We're taking you to meet someone you wronged many years ago." But when the ship docks, you're left standing in front of your own door. This is Bitcoin. Also, the lightning deer is wearing sunglasses.
This game comes with an extended timer function so you can add more time. Unlike life, because you are mortal and death is inescapable.
Hey kids, do you know what it means to be a friend? Yeah! Do you know what it means to be in the friend zone? I mean, seriously, look at these texts. I don't get it.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Then we'll talk about the spooky world of ghosting a relationship. Ooh.
Imagine a world.
My God, the specimen.
It's growing out of control.
Where scientists go too far.
Should we go in?
No, seal the door.
But still know how to follow proper protocol.
Okay, the chemical shower killed it.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Lunch?
We're waiting for players to join, so there is still time to change shirts. Not that we can see you in that terrible shirt.
Apple.
Fork.
Highway.
Telephone.
Democracy.
BingePipe. We're just another thing. Don't worry about it.
The following BingePipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
Bears versus more bears. We hired too many bears and not enough other types of animals.
I've made a lot of money in my life, and I've made it all in the last 24 hours. I can show you how.
I've never told anyone that before. Not even my mom, because I feel so close to you, Jennifer.
My name is Kendall.
Whoops-a-doodle.
Johnson, step into my office, now. You smell that? Step out and then back in. Right? Or is it just me?
If you have more players than player slots, or you're just uncomfortable with the term player slots, you may participate as an audience member.
Detective Arlo here. What happened?
This couple was murdered in their home and dismembered in the backyard.
Have we identified them?
June and Dan Carter.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. I'm June Carter.
Yeah, and I'm Dan. We're alive.
What miserable sicko could do something like this?
No one. No one did this. We're totally fine.
You can't make this vile
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead. You don't know, Jack. Binge Pipe, bringing yesterday into the future today.
Happy Hanukkah! Let's light this candle. Looks like a good group. Be careful not to have too much fun, or you might coalesce into a makeshift family that's really there for each other in times of trouble. Now, remember, after this moment, you will be forever changed.
Time for question 1.
First up, 1 + 1 equals shoe. Which shoe brand's logo closely resembles the square root symbol? Nike, Adidas, Converse, or Vans? Okay, what'd you pick? The V in the Vans logo looks very similar to the square root symbol. But here's something that'll really blow your mind. The O in the Reebok logo looks like a 0.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Feast your eyes upon this. Names are a numbers game. What do you get when you add Octavia Spencer to Zachary Quinto, then multiply by Demi Lovato? 9, 6.5, 20, or 13.5? Let's see who got it. Octavia is derived from 8, and Quinto comes from 5, so 8 + 5 is 13. Then multiply by Demi, which means half. 13 times half is 6.5. This also adds up to a buddy comedy that I would pay to see.
Why don't we do it for free?
Here's one I like to call Mackie D's, and it's an Irish, Scottish, dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 celebrity names, and for each I want you to tell me if their last name starts with a Mac or their last name starts with a Mick. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Mac or Mick. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. James McAvoy. Ewan McGregor. Ian McKellen. Most of you haven't angered me, but player 3, tough one. You failed to live up to my already very low expectations.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Looks like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
Now that's what I call consumer engagement.
I don't need you anymore.
There is no hiding from getting real for a second. Which PC keyboard command produces a symbol that looks like my cat's butthole? Shift +1, Shift +3, Shift +5, or Shift +8? What'd you guys pick? Let's skip the insults. Nobody got it right. Shift +8 creates an asterisk, aka a cat butthole. I know. Finally, some useful information. Behold, emoji dating. Admit it, you've been spending too much time on Tinder lately. While browsing your iPhone emojis, you're seriously turned off by the symbol category and swipe all the way left. What, hopefully, sexier emoji group will you be checking out now? Smileys, adorable animal faces, fruit, or flags? And how'd we do? Frowny face. Since the first appearance of emojis on iPhone, flags have lived at the far right side of the emoji universe, which you reach by swiping left. Flags, for when you truly have nothing left to say. Round 1 is over. Here's who's going to live the longest. I mean, current score rankings.
Currently, these players have the same number of points. Weird. Player 2, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, marry me! Asking someone to marry you is nice, but who cares if only one person hears the proposal? If you want everyone to appreciate how frigging adorable you are when you pop the question, how can you reach the most people? A stadium ad in the FIFA World Cup Finals, a celebrity announcement during the Oscars, a 30-second Super Bowl ad, or a 2 a.m. tweet by a U.S. president. I love this part. All these choices would reach millions, but the World Cup Finals is seen by up to 1 billion viewers. Pretty cool if marriage is one of your life goals!
Hey, question!
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a loud question or a quiet question? Vote on your devices now. Here are the consequences of your choices. And now, we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Take a good look at a loud question. Which of these songs is on the Rihanna album, Loud? Take it off! Man down! What the hell? Or boom boom pow! Let's see how that shook out. Wrong! I can see why you would think that, but no! No! I thought it was obvious it was this one. Man Down is a track on the 2010 Rihanna album, Loud. I'm sorry. I use the volume usually reserved for my cats when they hop on furniture.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Coming up next, casual dining for the enlightened mind. I just had lunch at the Philosopher Cafe. It's like an Applebee's if Applebee's made you confront your own mortality. Which appetizer pays tribute to the father of existentialism? A thrice-baked Play-Doh potato, a Comte croissant with beef drizzles, a farmyard flatbread with Kierkegaard Swiss chard, or a cheese-blasted Hobbs corn on the cobs? Hope you like what you picked. Truth is subjective, but you're definitely wrong. Soren Kierkegaard is known as the father of existentialism because he gave birth to the concept with his brain, you know, like fathers do. And now, what to enjoy. Oh, that sounds gross. Oh, wait.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you watched Better Call Saul, we thought you'd enjoy a story in the Hebrew Bible about an unbeatable giant, a heavenly prophet, an Israeli king, or a Philistine soldier.
Okay, who chose what? You got it. No, you didn't.
In the Hebrew Bible, Saul is the first king of Israel. Saul fell on his sword to escape defeat, which is one of the few ways to cancel your Binge Pipe membership.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next, you don't BoJack. What would depressed cartoon actor BoJack Horseman have to be willing to put up with to get a part in the play Equus? A broken leg, gouged out eyes, a totally shaved mane, or castration? Okay, let's take a look. Equus is a famous 1970s play about a boy who is put in a mental hospital for blinding 6 horses. And it's still less depressing than an episode of BoJack Horseman. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. A real country, and all the answers are real countries. And something else. Good luck. Player 3's got it! Way to go, Player 3! You won by the skin of your teeth. It's super gross, actually. Anyway...
You don't know Jack!
And the final rose goes to... Wait, does everyone already have a rose?
Sarah brought one from home.
Sarah with an H or Sarah with no H?
Sarah with 3 H's.
Can I get everyone's rose back, please?
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
Oh God, no. No, I'm changing.
Something's happening to all the boys at Rosedale High. Yeah, it's puberty.
I thought this would have happened sooner.
This is You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio, and I'm your host, Schmitty. Get ready for your favorite You Don't Know Jack commercials from yesteryear. Put on your sunglasses because the past is so bright, you gotta wear shades to get that reference. All right, let's listen.
Hi, I'm Frank Johnson.
And I'm Debbie Johnson.
And we want you to come to the Johnson Family Garage Sale. At the Johnson Family Garage Sale, we've got something for everybody. Like this complete set of Elvis commemorative plates that my wife bought, even though we have absolutely no place to put them.
Yes, and make sure to check out this absolutely never once used jet ski that my husband just had to have, even though he's completely terrified of the water.
Oh, but that's not all. We also have these African tribal masks for some reason. Not that we're African or we have ever been to Africa.
How could we have been to Africa, sweetie? You'll never leave the basement.
Well, it's not like there's anything going on in the bedroom, Debbie.
My mother was right about you. I should have married Steve.
Yeah? Well, why didn't you?
Maybe I still will.
Oh, be my guest.
Fine.
So, come on down to the Johnson Family Garage Sale.
Turn this thing off.
Little baby sleepy time, sharing bedtime's lots of fun.
Little Baby Sleepy Time doll was last year's hot Christmas toy, but due to a manufacturing error, thousands were made with slightly damaged sound chips. So that hot toy just got a lot cheaper as part of the Little Baby Sleepy Time clearance sale.
Little baby sleepy time, whisper secrets in the dark.
Let's have dreams about unicorns.
Sure, that's not the voice from the original doll, but we're marking this toy down 75%.
Kiss my tummy and help me sleep.
Little baby sleepy time, off to dreamland with my friend.
When we wake up in the morning, let's talk about boys.
Okay, 90% off. 90%.
Smell my breath. It tastes like cotton candy.
The Warehouse Supply Warehouse is the place for all your warehouse supply needs. Forklifts, wooden pallets, giant storage shelves, bubble wrap, and fluorescent lighting. It's all in here.
Where?
Here.
Where?
House. Supply Warehouse. So come to the warehouse off of I-17. There isn't a sign there yet, but if you walk into a warehouse that looks like a recently abandoned warehouse because there's nothing inside except for warehouse supplies, then you're probably in the right warehouse. But make sure you are, because there are actually a lot of similar looking abandoned warehouses in that particular area.
The Warehouse Supply Warehouse. It's where you should be. House.
Thanks for joining me for another cruise down memory lane on You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio. This is Schmitty saying, see you last time.
You don't know Jack Oldies Radio.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Oh, no, you don't, you son of a bitch. Not this time.
Honey, who was that?
Where are the kids?
Why did you yell? Who's at the door?
Are the kids home?
Yes, they're upstairs. Baby, you're scaring me.
We can't stay here.
What's happening?
It's nothing. It's just something from my past. I can handle it. Now, please go upstairs and pack an overnight bag. I want you and the kids staying at your mother's tonight.
If it's nothing, then why are we having to run away?
There's nothing to worry about. I said I've got this.
Mommy, Daddy, what's wrong?
Hey, sport. Mommy and Daddy were just having a conversation. How does a sleepover at Grandma sound tonight? We'll order a pizza.
Awesome.
Honey, someone's at the back door.
God damn it. I told you not to mess with my family.
Mommy, why is Daddy breaking a chair?
I'm not sure. Why are you breaking a chair, Roger?
Because I've got to board this door up, Maggie. Look, everything's gonna be fine. I just need you to grab my shotgun from the closet.
Roger, you're scaring me.
I swear I'll explain everything later.
Here's your gun. Oh no, Alice is up.
Hey buddy, why don't you go look after your sister?
Okay.
Who is at the door, Roger?
It's somebody who wants something from me.
Who is at the door?
I swear to God, can you just trust me for once?
Who is at the door?
It's an interrupting cow! There! You happy? It's an interrupting cow who...
Moo! Hello, listeners. If you love podcasts, you'll love our new show. We collect clips of everybody's favorite part of podcasting, apologizing for the quality of the podcast. Please enjoy every excuse, justification, and admission of laziness.
Welcome to the Great Ping Pong Debate. I want to apologize for the echo. We're not in our usual studio.
This is Real Bears or Niels Bohr, and you'll have to forgive me as I'm fighting a cold this week.
I'm not going to lie to you, listeners. This is my least favorite Australian serial killer. But we said we'd create dating profiles for them all, so...
As you can tell, my neighbor's dog is very excited to list all the episodes of Pushing Daisies from most to least charming, and...
Join us, won't you? It'll be a good time, and we promise the clips won't sound so poorly spliced together once we get used to the software.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on BingePipe. I travel all around the world, meeting people with incredible stories and talking about hats. Here's a clip.
When we adopted a tiger, we knew life would never be the same.
A lot of folks, my family, her family, tried to talk us out of it, but we took one look at him and said, he's coming home with us.
Right. And would you mind telling me a bit about the hat?
What hat?
Over there, next to the tiger.
Oh, that's just an old straw hat. I think it was my grandfather's.
Looks like a boater hat.
I guess.
Remarkable. That's next week on Hat Chat, only on BingePipe.
Hey kids, do you think reading is fun? Yeah! Great! Then help me read this alimony letter from my ex-wife.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
D is for Deborah, and I wasn't good enough for her.